Hello, in this video tutorial, we're going to talk a little bit about how you can put information in your footer. And a footer is something that shows on every single solitary page that you make. So how do I do that? Well, looking again at our standard here, you can see that I'm supposed to have this information in here. The reason why we want this here is so that if they go to different pages in your site, they can always get back to their school. Google Sites on teacher websites need to have a link to get back to the school and our district. So since we already created this here, we can highlight this and we can go up here to edit and copy. If I scroll down here, you're going to notice at the very bottom a footer. You won't see it if you're working up here. You have to be at the bottom of your page. So I'm going to go ahead and add the footer, and then I'm going to paste what I just copied in here. I do not want to have those bullets, so I'm going to highlight it, both lines, and take that off. I'm going to center by clicking the alignment tool there. All right, so it's looking really nice. There's not really a lot that you can do in a footer except for put some text. You can put images in there if you'd like. But this is looking very nice. So right now, I'm just about done. I could add more if I wanted to by double-clicking the text tool, deciding what background color do I want. Maybe I want to have a different emphasis. It's a little lighter color. Or maybe I want to have white. Or maybe I want to have back here. There is the option to have an image here if you like. But note that this is very thin. It will grow as you add more text in here. So just be aware that you can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. It kind of adds a nice footer at the bottom. Not a footer like this, but kind of a nice little banner. I like to click in here and select the smallest text. Lets me know that it's kind of finished. Now, just be aware as I hover that the banners are showing me these icons. If I want to duplicate something, I can by clicking this. Now I have two. If I want to move this, I'm going to look for those handles, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to move, and I'm watching the blue line. The blue line is below the yellow line, so now I have two here. Right? I can move information from one section to another by clicking and dragging. One thing that I see people do often and you need to be aware of is they might drag it like that, and this becomes actually one with two separate elements. Again, if I click on this, this is one, so if I wanted to move it all, I could move it down here. It's all going to move. Now I'm going to undo that. If I want to get rid of this bottom one, I want to click on this once, oops, click on this once, and then click here. And then I can delete this if need be. Click on this, and I can delete this as well. Once you are done with that, you do need to publish, because nobody will see your changes until you publish. And this is done because you might want to work on your website before you actually, show everything that you have done. So if I select publish, it's going to show me here the things that I did. Here is what people see right now, which is nothing. Here's my draft. This is what I want people to see. So I'm going to say publish. All right. You will also notice right here that there is a little arrow down here, and this gives you some options to see your published site as well. This will show you a preview as well. So if I select here, it's going to show me what it looks like. This shows me what it looks like on a cell phone. This is a sidebar navigation. This is what it's going to look like on a template. These are just previews. So if I X out of this, it gets me back to my editing mode. Stay tuned for more information about adding some more intermediate and effective features in Google Sites. But for now, you have the basics that is required. Just a reminder, make sure that you go to Pages, make sure you're on Home, and copy this link and send it either to Amy Gertenrich-Dwyer, Kristen Montagano, Carolyn Kirschman or your school secretary, and they will direct you to the right person who can manage and put this on your website.